Good morning, students. Okay, good morning. Sorry, good afternoon. So yesterday we start last topic in the last unit, that is traveling salesman problem. So today we will discuss about today we discuss about traveling salesman problem. See here. So we have given a set of cities and the distance between every pair of cities. Okay, here we are using just traveling salesman problem is nothing but find the shortest path for the Hamilton circuit. So what is the Hamilton circuit? You already studied about Hamilton circuit. So in Hamilton circuit, what you have to do is you just start from one point and reach to the same point by visiting all the vertices without that is not repeating the vertices, just visit all the vertices and coming to the starting point, then that we call it the Hamilton circuit. So traveling salesman problem is to find the shortest path for that Hamilton circuits only. Okay, so okay, is it clear, students? My voice is audible and my video is clear, visible. Clear, students? My screen is visible. Anyone reply the message? I'm waiting for your reply, students. Is it visible, my screen? Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, so what is traveling salesman problem is, so here we have given a set of cities and the distance between the each pair of cities, and distance between every pair of cities. The problem is to find the shortest possible route that visits every city exactly once. Just remember that you have to visit every city exactly once only. You do not remit twice. Okay. So for example, consider the graph here. So this is the graph. So this is the route from A, B, C, D are different cities, and these are the different cost for visiting the each city. So here the consider the graph. So the traveling salesman problem for A to B and B to C and C to D and D to B, B to A is 100. So you have to visit every city at least. You have to visit every city exactly once only. So here he starts here from A, then he move to the B, then he travels C, then he move to D, then again he move to the B. So he visit here he visit B twice. Okay, so that is not the way. So you have to visit at least once only. Okay. So here the branch and bound refers to all state space tree methods in which all children of E node are generated before another any other live nodes can become the E node. So see here the term branch and bound refers to all state space search method, that is by constructing the state space tree in which all children of a E node are generated. E node, you already know the node which is going to be generated, that is we call it as a E node. So okay, all other if E node are generated before, any other live nodes can become E node. Okay, so here E node is the node which is being expanded or which is going to be expanded. That is we call it as E node. Okay. So by here we are constructing the state space tree. In by using branch and bound, we you use the state space tree, that is BFS, breadth first search. So here there is a message there. Here state space tree can be expanded in any method. Okay, no problem. But we are using here branch and bound. Here we are in branch and bound. We are using state space tree by using the BFS method. So here both trees are started at the root node only. Okay. So what is the live node? So already I told you live node. So a node that has been generated and whose children are not yet been expanded is called a live node. Okay. Okay, so a node that has been generated and children whose children are not yet been expanded is called a live node. And what is dead node? A node is called a dead node means which has been generated but it cannot be expanded further. So it may be a bounding function occur or it may be some condition failed. So that node we called it as a dead node. That is which has been generated but it cannot be expanded further. Okay. So just see here how we solve this traveling salesman problem here. So we have a cost matrix here defined here. And if there is a direct path from CI to H, that is the weight given. Otherwise there is no path, then you have to give infinity there. So see here some example. I have four rows or 5 rows and 5 columns are there. That is C1 to C4 here and C1 to C4. So first column from C1 to C0 to C0 there is no path. So I kept infinity. And C0 to C1 there is a path is there. So I write the cost here. So if there is a direct path, you just write cost. Okay, so there is the direct path, the right. So this in diagonal we kept as infinity because from C1 to C1 there is no cost. So we have to like we try we draw in this way. So if you in the exam, if you give the matrix, you just solve. Otherwise, if you give any graph, you just draw the ascent matrix in by ascent matrix. Then you have to solve the traveling salesman problem. So most of the problem, he give the matrix directly. Then you just solve the traveling salesman problem by least cost branch and bound. Okay, we solve this problem by using LC branch and bound. Okay, so this is the matrix given. If there is no path, we put infinity. If there is a path, then you write the cost there. So this is the matrix. Okay, so here, see here if C0, so C0 means zeroth column and zeroth row, second column. What is the value is 30. And C4 here, C4th row, 0th column. So here first box indicates the row, second box indicates the column. Okay. So 4 0. So C4 means 4th row, 0th column. 4th row, 0th column, 16. 4th row, 0th column, 16. Okay, and C11. C11 means first row, first column. So first row, this is first row, and this is first column. So that is infinite. Clear, students? Or any doubt? So we solve the traveling salesman problem by using branch and bound. So here branch and bound is used for solving the optimization problem. So here when we constructing the branch and when we are using branch and bound, the branch and bound problem is solved by using the by constructing the state space tree. Okay, solve this problem by constructing the state space tree. So this is the tree I consider here. So out of these 5 rows, 5 columns, which node I am considering as the root or starting node. Okay, so which one is I am considering the starting node. So that will decide which node we can start is here means first for that what we have to do is, so in this matrix you have to write first row what is the minimum value, and C1 and second row what is the minimum value, third row what is the minimum value, fourth row what is the minimum value, fifth row what is the minimum value right here. Okay, so see here what we have to do is, see here we reduce the minimum value in each row. See here in first row the minimum value is 10, in second row minimum value is 2, in third row minimum value is 2, in fourth row minimum value is 3, in fifth row minimum value is 4. Then after we are finding the minimum value, so we reduce the minimum value in each row from each element in that row. The minimum in each row matrix M is marked in blue. Okay, this is in blue color. So we just remove this value in the given matrix. So here 20 minus 10 is 10. See here, and 30 minus 20 is 10. So you just remove this value in each row. So in first row you remove you subtract 10, in second row you subtract 2, in third row you subtract 2, in fourth row you subtract 3, in fifth row you subtract 4. The given remaining matrix is there. So here the reduce the minimum value in each. So after that you have to reduce the after reducing the row values, then you have to reduce the each column, each minimum value in the column. So consider in this First column minimum value is 1, second column 0, third column 3, fourth column 0, and fifth column 0. Okay. Okay, clear student. Just see example here, you can understand. So then subtract these elements from the column. So after subtracting, the matrix is here. So after subtracting, the matrix is here. Then we have the formula, how to find the cost. So the cost is the total row minimum cost plus total column minimum cost. That is 10 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 3. Total 21 plus 4. We got the value is 25. Okay, clear students, or any doubt? Okay. Okay, clear students? So what is the formula here? Cost equal to, have to find the sum of the minimum cost in all rows plus sum of the minimum cost of all columns. We get the value is 24. So since we have discovered the root node, that is C node. So the next node to be expanded, that is C1, C2, C3, C4. So which node is expanded? We have to decide that one. So first node, the root node is, we are consider is C node. So that's why I write C node here. See here, the node vertex 1 is cost is 25, that is C node. So next, the which vertex we are going to move, expanded. So for that, what we have to do is, so what is the parent node here? Expand the cost of each node. So we have to find out the expanding the cost of each node. So the parent node is C node, has been reduced matrix. So then what we have to do? We consider this C node is 0. So then which way we have to move? And then which node we are going to expand, we don't know. That is, we are considering C node as C0. So next we move to the, here C node as 0. C1 is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are start with 0th node, then which node we have to move? We don't know. That's why we are taking 0 to 1 and 0 to 2, 0 to 3 and 0 to 4. We don't know which cost we have to find. So just consider 0 to 1, 0 to 2, 0 to 3, 0 to 4. Okay, consider 0 to 1. Then you just make 0th row and 1th column to infinity. Consider as 0 comma 1. Okay, so that is 0 means row, 1 means column. Just remember that 0 means row, 1 means column. Once you find the parent node, then One node is act as a root node. Then we have to find the adjacent nodes. Which node is next become acting as our E node? Okay, which node will act as the E node? We don't know. So for that, first we have to consider 0, 1. That is 0th row first column. We just make 0th row first column as infinity and 0, comma 1. Okay. Then you have to. We are also set 1, comma 0 to infinity. So 0th row first column as infinity. See the diagram here. This diagram and this diagram. I just see here. This is the actual matrix. 0th row, so 0th row and 1 column infinity, and also I make infinity to 1, comma 0. See here 1, 0. See here first row 0th column also infinity. Okay. What we have to do is just add as we add an edge 0, comma 1 to our set space. So outgoing edge for 0 to infinity and all incoming edges to city 1 to infinity, and also set 1, 0 to infinity and also set 1, 0 to infinity. Okay. Then what we have to do after that? So then we have to calculate the lower bound of the path starting at node 1 using the about resulting cost matrix. So, sir, what is the formula? Cost equal to cost of node 0. So actually what we get, the node 0 cost is 25. So 25 plus cost of node is 0 to 1. So in the graph, see here we have in the matrix 0 to 1, the cost is 10, and plus lower bound of the path starting at lower bound of the path starting at when is there any connection is expanded there after that. So there is no lower bound, so we consider as a 0. So lower bound of the path starting at node 1 means what you have to do is, so you understand cost of node 0, the node 0 cost and cost of which the link is 10. And what is this means? Just you add the sum of rows and sum of columns and the cost. So that is 0. So here in this minimum row, minimum number of row sum and minimum column sum. Okay. So here minimum row 0, here infinity, here 0, here 0, here 0. Okay, and here column 0, 0, 0. So total is 0. Okay. Then you have to consider 0th row second column. Just make 0th to second column infinity, 0th to second column infinity, and 2, 0 also infinity, then 2, 0 also infinity. Then you have to consider color lower bound of path start at node 2 using approach discussed later and previously. That is, we just calculate the row sum and column sum. We get zeros here. So see here in this row sum, this minimum is, in this row minimum is 0, 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 in this column 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 minimum is 0. So he get here we get the 11. Okay, in this, see here I am considering in this one. Okay, so this here in this minimum is 11. So in this minimum is 0, in this minimum is 0, in this minimum is 0, in this minimum, so total minimum 11. So we get here 11. Okay, understand? So cost of node 0 is okay. Then the edge next 0 to 2 second, what is the cost in the matrix? We write there. Then what is the lower bound of the part means you just calculate the each row minimum value and each column minimum value, sum them and result right here. So in this example, the value is this one. Total cost is 53. Okay. Then you consider 0, 3. That is 0th row, third column. So this is the matrix. Just consider the first matrix only. Okay. Then 0th row, 0th column. Then you have to calculate, just you have to write 3 0 also infinity, 3 0 also infinity. Then you have to calculate the cost. Here in this row 0 0 0 0 here. In this column, sorry, in this row 0 0 0 0. So minimum is 0, so 0. And the cost of age 0 to 3. So see the matrix. 0th row, 0th row, third column is 0. Okay, we write 0 here. Okay, so 25 plus 0 plus 0. We got the value is 24. Then you have to calculate 0 4. And same way you have to calculate the 0 4, that is 25. And what is 0th row, fourth column? We got the value is 0 4. Zeroth row, fourth column. 1. 0th row, fourth column. 1. Value 1. So the path is what is the cost here? So here we get the value is 31. Okay. So here we get the value is 31. Then in both three, what is the minimum value? So see the graph here. So see here from C0 from C0 to C1 we get the cost is 35, and C0 to C1 is 53, C0 to C2 is 25, C0 to C4 is 31. So in these, which is the minimum cost? The minimum cost is third vertex 4. Here in this example, vertex 4, the cost is 25. Next, that vertex, what we have to connect? So this is C0, C1, C2, C3, C4. Okay, we choose the C3. So for C3, what we are going to connect? We cannot connect C1 because you just visit all the cities, then come to that position. So here you have to connect from C3, C1 we connect, C2 we connect, and C4 we connect. So just calculate the cost of C1, C2, C4, then add, then choose the minimum cost. Okay. Okay. Hello. Okay. So just you have to consider the next matrix. That is, we have to choose the next vertex. That is vertex 1. So then find the cost. Okay. Just choose the next vertex, then find the cost of that vertex. Okay, then find that vertex. Then here the cost is 25. So just you consider 3 1, 3 2, 3 4. Okay, so you just find the minimum just using that formula, cost formula. You have to find the minimum cost. Then here we get the cost is 28 here, in this 50, and here 36. In this next, you have to choose the minimum vertex, that is this one. So you already visited 1, you already visited 3, you visited sorry, 0 visited, 3 visited, 1 visited, then you have 2 versus 2 and 4. So then you have to find the minimum cost for this. Same cost you just calculated in the same way. Then you get, then this is the final state space tree for this traveling salesman problem. So see here the minimum cost among is node is 3 and having cost is 25. So now node will be expanded further. Okay. So the stores, the state space tree, see, I already see the in diagram. So after adding its children, the list of live nodes, find a live node with the least cost and expanded it. Okay. So continue the search till a leaf node is anchored. So leaf node means the node has any connection, either left or right link. Whenever you get the leaf node, the tour is completed. So we will return to the root node. Okay. Clear, students, or any doubt? Clear, or any doubt, students? Okay, clear, students, or any doubt? Okay, see another example. See, so this is the matrix. This is the graph he given here. So what we have to do, how we construct the matrix for this graph. We already told you A to A just take as infinity, so infinity. Then what is, we have two paths here, A to B and A to C. So which one is minimum is A to B is minimum, that is 4 we write here. And A to C directly we connect here, A to C is 12, and C2 from C, from C is 12, and then what we have to do is A to D is 7. Okay, we consider A and the remaining SN vectors, which one is minimum cost, then which we write there. So in this way, we have to plot this graph into this matrix form. Okay, so this is also on matrix. Just now I told this example, just to see this this one. So in the exam, if you given in this way, just you have to construct, you have consider one root node, then A, then B, then C, then D. If there is a direct path from A to B or A to C, then you write that cost, otherwise just put infinity. Here from B, here from B to D is there, and B to A5 is there. Some B to B, there is no path, and B to C also no path. So if there is an edge, then you write the that cost, otherwise just put infinity. So first what we have to do after constructing the graph, we just perform row reduction, then column reduction. Okay. So the row reductions here in this row, which number is minimum 4. Here in row reduction, element one is row 1 is 4, and this 5, and this 6, and last one is 2. Okay. Clear? After that, you have to perform, this is the matrix after performing row reduction. Then you have to perform column reduction. After performing a row reduction matrix only, you can perform column reduction. Okay. Okay, after perform column reduction. So using this matrix only, how to, so in this column it is 0, 0, 1 is there, and here 0. So this is the matrix. Then what is the cost? Sum of all reduction elements, we calculate the cost. So this one we consider as the root node, then we start our journey. Consider A to B, or we consider A to B. So just A row, B column, infinity, and B to A also infinity, remaining set as it is. And then we have to find the sum of row reduction and column reduction values. It is 0. So what is the cost is here? Row reduction, column reduction is 0 values. And the cost is 18 plus 13 plus 5, that is total 36. 18 plus 18, that is 36. From A to B, then you have to consider A to C. So far clear, students, or any doubt? If you have any doubt, please write a message in chat box of any queries. So this is about the traveling salesman problem, and so this is another example. So after this, what you have to do, after you performing row reduction and column reduction, then what you have to do is you just find the row starting matrix, the path, then choose the remaining vertices, which cost is minimum, then you expand that vertex only. Okay. So in this, see here, is there any matrix? Here the optimal part is A to C, C to D, D to B, B to A. Okay. So optimal path is A to C, C to B, A to C, C to D. So the optimal part is A to C, then C to D, then D to B, and B to A. So that is the optimal path for the given graph. That is about the traveling salesman problem using LC branch and bound. Why? Because we called it LC branch and bound. Every time you have to choose the minimum cost for that graph. For that node, you have to choose the minimum cost for each node. Okay, clear, students? So our today we completed all our 6 units of talk. Our syllabus is over. All 6 units. I just complete all 6 units, and if I forget any topic, just inform me or write a message in chat box. I covered all the syllabus. I cannot miss any topic. If by mistake I may miss any topic, just write the topic in message, then I will discuss. Okay. And tomorrow we will see another example on this traveling salesman problem with clear explanation by solving with example. Okay. Thank you, students. Today we end the session, and tomorrow we will meet. Thank you.